Hello, you guys. Happy Monday.
Hi, everybody.
This is like the third week in a row that we're talking about Snoop Dogg before we go live. And so every week we have to okay guys, stop talking about Snoop Dogg. We're going live.
His marketing game is strong, you have to admit.
Really
Martha
strong.
Stewart.
He is doing awesome. We love him.
We love him.
Anyways, what we're here to talk about is not Snoop Dogg. We are going to be, let me show you, I'll bop it down. We are working on some pumpkins. Aren't these cute? My dad made these.
These are going to be our little fall pumpkins.
Yeah, so we are each going to do something a little bit different, and this will become one of our fall craft workshops in September or October. So stay tuned for that. But I guess, want to jump in?
Let's do it.
Are you ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
So on our pumpkins, we have stands right here. I am going to take my stand off and paint it separately because I don't want to reach over it.
Oh, I'm just going to paint it on.
Are you going to do it? Just go
yeah.
for it.
So I already did a coat of paint on here because I am going to transfer some vines onto my pumpkin. And so a couple of hours ago I mixed Debbie's DIY Summer Crush, and then I mixed her cake batter, orange and yellow.
Those colors are so good for fall.
Aren't those fun?
They really are yummy, yummy colors.
So I mixed these two colors together and I slapdashed it onto the pumpkin, and I kind of left quite a bit of the wood showing. I wanted it to be real, rustic and rough. So I'm trying to decide, I don't know what to do first. I think I'm going to start with my transfers, and then I want to draw a little jack-o'-lantern face.
Oh, cute.
On.
Oh, cute.
So I'm wondering if I should start. I think I'm going to lay out the transfers and then draw the jack-o'-lantern face.
So this is dry. You painted this. It's dry.
I painted this. The paint is dry.
Okay, I painted just where I thought I was going to put my transfer so that it would dry, and now I'm going to paint the rest of it, and I can let that dry later.
Oh, that was very smart.
Oh, thank you. That was your idea.
No, it wasn't.
I think it was. I can't remember.
It wasn't.
We've done so many things since we talked about this. You
Good
can
job,
remember.
me.
Yay, good job, me.
Oh my gosh, I'm the worst.
Thanks,
Oh,
Matt. That's pretty funny.
Vera says hi, lady.
Oh, hi,
Vera.
Vera. We had so much fun in the class on Saturday.
Oh, good. Krista's here with us. Say hi, Krista.
Hello.
She does a lot of great technical things for us.
Krista keeps us in the tech.
So, and if you want to chime in, go ahead and I can let Rachel and Gail know what you got to say.
Perfect. Leave a comment. If you have a question, Krista will let us know and then we can answer it. How are you, Vera?
Yeah, what are you up to? Vera, when she was here in the class, she told me that her granddaughter was here for the summer, and so her granddaughter went home.
Oh.
But it sounds like they had a really good summer. But now the kids are back to school.
Yes, that's hard to believe.
It's very rude.
Very rude.
It's almost the middle of August.
I know.
How-
What's up with that?
How is it the middle of August? I don't know.
It's not like it used to be. September. We go back in the fall.
Oh, yes.
Oh, Vera says I'm good watching you.
Yay. I'm trying to remember. Vera, I vaguely remember that you were going to do something more to your pumpkin, but I can't remember what it was. I mean, no, to your frog. We made frogs on Saturday. Okay, so these vines are from Collage des Fleurs. Oh, thank you, Miss Krista. They are from this transfer from IOD. Thank you, ma'am. And I was just loving the vines.
Those vines, I don't think I noticed those before you pulled those out. They're really pretty.
I feel like they're kind of fairy tale-esque, you know, like Cinderella.
Yeah. They have that variegation in there. It looks really nice.
I feel like we always talk about television shows. Krista, when you texted me that you were watching Once last week, I definitely started it last night when I was doing the dishes.
From the beginning?
From the beginning.
Let me know. It's totally Disney soap opera. I love it.
Totally Disney soap opera. I've probably watched it from start to probably like 3 or 4 times, but I don't think I've ever actually finished it.
I do this with a lot of shows. I get tired of it. So I'm watching it too much.
Yeah.
Mix it up.
Because now we binge. When we were growing up, you didn't binge television. You watched like one
No.
thing at a time and waited a week.
It's
Well,
true.
and these shows are made for that, not for
Right.
repeat watching.
Right.
Oh, so there's more like backstory, like, catching you
Well,
up.
and things happen multiple times. Like with Once, you're like, they're cursed again.
Right.
This just happened.
Right. But if you're watching it, 2 months later,
Yeah.
Then
it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, they're cursed again. There's another poisonous apple.
Yeah.
Oh, weird.
Yeah.
I
just
never
happened last
would
week.
have thought
Yeah.
that.
I saw that this morning. And it's just so fun to binge.
Yeah. I put it on the background when I'm like cleaning the kitchen,
Same.
or I'm just doing like kind of clerical stuff.
Yeah. This is so random, but I am on this cello kick now. So
Wait, what do you mean?
when I'm at home and we finally got an Alexa, and we've never had one because my little radio, I mean, it was you could play CDs and stuff like that. That went out.
Your boombox went out.
Yeah, basically my boombox. And it was, I used to play all my CDs and stuff on there. And so now, I don't know, I've just kind of gotten into the cello music.
Oh, that's cool.
So I've always had classical cello in the background, which is kind of random because I like, I usually like rock and roll.
I was gonna say that is like I can't remember you into that.
Yeah, it's new. I've gone through jazz.
I was gonna say, yeah.
I had a quick 1 year of country.
jazz.
Well, jazz was 30 years
Yeah,
of
that
jazz.
was like when we lived on the Miracle Mile.
It was all jazz, yeah. I love jazz. But then I went through a quick country, it's still everybody I know listens to country, and we listen to it here a little bit, but I just I like it, but it's just not my choice if I'm home alone.
You hate you. I feel like when I was younger, you hated country.
When I was younger, when you were kids, I really didn't like it, but it's like pop now. Country is like pop
true,
now,
true,
don't
true.
you think? It's
Yeah,
more
true,
poppy.
true.
Yeah.
What cello? Do you listen to? I'm obsessed with Yo-Yo Ma.
Yeah, Yo-Yo Ma.
This is way too in the weeds, Gail. There is, I'll share you this band I like called the Goat Rodeo, and it's Yo-Yo Ma and Edgar Mayer and Chris Thiele, who does the rebranded Garrison Keillor show that I can't remember the name of. I think you'd like it.
Okay, send it to me.
Yeah.
Rachel, can I get your on floor, please?
Oh yes, ma'am.
Oh,
Thank
Vera mentioned that to her frog, she's got some leaves and flowers. She's probably going to put on the base.
Oh, on the
good.
base, on the lily pad.
So I don't know if you guys can even see my palette because these are so big, but that's okay. I'm gonna mix. That's okay if you can't see it. I'm gonna mix a little bit of cocoa and a little bit of on floor because my on floor is just a little too dark. So I'm gonna mix a little cocoa in there. See what happens.
Huzzah! I don't love that.
Okay, I think that's mixed up a little bit. You think that's dark enough, Rachel? You think that should be darker?
Oh, that's beautiful.
Okay, I'm gonna go with that.
Wait, you mixed? Sorry, I was
I mixed on floor and cocoa.
on floor and
So
cocoa.
it's a little
That's
darker than cocoa.
Pretty.
Thank you. Not quite as dark, but so we were the how I got hooked on. I'll get off this subject because I've talked about it too long. But how I got hooked on cello was years ago. I think I've talked about it before, even on here. When I went to Paris with girlfriends, we had walked on those big giant stairs in Paris, and we were walking up the what are they even called now? I don't remember. You're going up the stairs to go to the Moulin Rouge up there. It's
Oh, I
a
don't
different
know what
part
that's
of
called.
Paris. I can't even remember now. But we got like halfway or 3/4 of the way to the top, and there was a street artist, and he was playing the cello, and it was kind of quiet up there. It was super early, and nobody was really around. It was just the three of us. And I stopped, and the two women I was with, they just kept going. They didn't know I'd stopped. And they were going up the stairs. I was bawling. It was so
Were
beautiful.
you?
Yes, it was so beautiful. I don't even know. When I hear the song, I recognize that that's the song he was
Right.
playing. But I couldn't tell you what it was called. So I've been kind of waiting on my Alexa
Oh, to hear
to hear it and then to stop it and see what.
Alexa,
it is.
what is that? Yeah.
Yeah, but it's classical. It's one of the,
I think there are a couple really
Yeah, what's the
specific
classic? Yes.
cello songs that are made for cello
that are
pretty
famous, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna put this here and this here.
There is this album with Yo-Yo Ma and Bobby McFerrin.
Oh,
It's from like 1992 or something that my mom used to play for me when I was going to sleep, and I forgot about it. And then I found it on the internet again, and I listen to it before I go to bed now.
oh,
Really
That's
beautiful.
beautiful.
that's beautiful. So Rachel, I need your help when
Yes,
you have
ma'am.
when you can help me.
What's up?
So I'm kind of thinking with this brown, do I just,
Yeah. Yeah.
you think or no? I don't know.
See,
I'm
I
afraid to
don't
mess it
know.
up.
I don't know. I
So
don't.
like I don't have this totally in my mind, and so I had pictured because it's flat. Like when it's a when it's a 3-dimensional pumpkin, I always come down with the lines.
Right. Right.
But with this,
See,
don't
I think
know.
that you would be disappointed if you did that.
I do too. I'm afraid I'm gonna.
I
Now
would
that
almost,
I'm doing it,
I would almost water down your mixture and get
Okay.
it like really like more of a wash.
Okay.
And then I would do it like around the edges.
okay.
And then I might like do a little bit of I would start around your edges.
And just kind of shade.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wouldn't do anything that's too like.
All right. Because I keep thinking I'm gonna, I had it in my mind what I wanted to do, but then I'm like, wait a minute. I'm afraid to do that. I'm afraid I'm gonna
Yeah.
do your wet
And
on
then
wet,
maybe get a little bit of get a towel and
blot it.
and blot.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Yeah, blot it.
Okay. Like that, or rub it in more.
Like that. Yeah, I love it.
Kind of rub it in more,
I think like that. Like that.
like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's beautiful.
Thanks. So smooth it out. This is more than I'm used to doing, like freehand like stuff, and so I'm learning along with you guys how to do this. So I'm just doing a little shading. I don't know if you can see that. It's very mild. It's very light.
I can
You can see it.
Can you see it?
yeah, I can see it on our end. I'm not sure if it's
So I'm kind of doing that wet on wet like you do.
I'm worried because when I draw the jack-o'-lantern face that I'm gonna totally just ruin the whole thing.
It is different doing this on a flat surface. You don't get the same.
Oh, I see, because it's not a three-dimensional
It's
pumpkin.
not 3-dimensional like we're used to.
Well, and we're live, so if we mess up, we can't just paint over it.
Right.
I mean, we could.
Yeah. I still say go for it.
Okay.
Oh, that looks so pretty.
Ew.
Oh my
Okay,
gosh.
so am I gonna do I think I'm gonna do I want to add a little, what's the word? A leaf, you guys. That's the word. That
Oh, the
wasn't.
leaf.
The word
A
is
leaf.
The word is leaf. That's the word.
Vera said she can see it on the.
Can you see it? Thank you, Vera. I mean, I kind of think maybe it's too soon, but we were talking about putting this copper on there.
Oh, it's water-based. You can totally do a little
I'm
bit of,
thinking, just
yeah.
kind of adding a little. Oh, be careful.
I would do like a little bit more, like on my brush, I would put this in half and I would put half of my brush in the copper, half of my brush in the brown mixture, and then I would kind of mix it on your pumpkin, and then put more water on your brush. And then I would have a rag to like blot,
Ooh.
Blot, blot, blot.
blot, blot, blot.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
There we
There we go.
Guys. Holy moly.
There we go.
Dun, 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 dun.
And then see what like you might want to do, like 70% brown, 30%. You know, I don't know what percentage of brown versus copper is gonna feel right to you.
Wow, you guys. Teaching old dog new tricks. I pulled a really good mom move today.
What did you do?
Yeah, when I was like, how much do you hate this?
Oh,
That was terrible.
I was like, I don't hate my mom. She made a graphic. I didn't hate it at all. I thought it was great.
I did a mom move. I shouldn't have framed it that way.
Oh. Okay, so I'm using the IOD clay.
Wow, yours is like, whoo, coming along good.
Thank you. I love that copper. It looks kind of rosy,
Yeah,
like rose gold.
it's amazing. It's amazing.
It's amazing. And I think that's going to be really pretty because you have that pink there that you're
That
going to
kinda goes,
transfer
huh?
on. Yeah.
Kind of like more of the red.
I'm not sure how this, because I'm using two different types of, so I have the ivy and then these leaves are sunflower leaves. So sometimes, like when you mix different types of leaves, I'm not sure if it's gonna
Oh,
like make sense.
yeah,
You know?
this looks pretty. So far, so good. It looks pretty.
Thanks, Mom.
I like the way that looks. That little sparkles, right? That little
Ooh, yes.
kind of fun.
Agreed.
We have some new, not quite yet, but we have some new classes that are going to be coming up, you guys. We're going to be launching the fall schedule here pretty soon.
Yeah, and this pumpkin will be on the schedule. Last week's ghost will be on the schedule. And then like a watercolor that we did a couple weeks ago. And we saw this cute thing on Instagram. They're pumpkins with little fairy doors in them.
Oh, you showed me that. It's so cute.
That sounds precious.
Yeah,
So
Krista, you would love it.
It's really
It's
love
super
all that
cute.
stuff.
I have to tag like where I got the inspiration from.
It's like a little magical.
It is, and so next week we were gonna do a leaf, but we might do the pumpkin next week and then do the leaf the following week.
I think I've seen that video. Did you say you saw it in the video?
I think it was an Instagram reel.
Yeah,
Have you seen
yeah,
that?
I think so. Because now that you're talking about it, I remember looking at it.
Yeah?
And I'm like, that is adorable.
It's really cute. I'm
Yeah.
gonna put a transfer on you guys. Let's see. I think this way maybe, like right there. All right. And this is
pretty.
the same. Thank you. I think this is the same one as you're using, right?
We're using the same transfer pad, the Fleur de something.
Collage de fleur.
Collage de Fleur.
Rachel, what are you going to be doing live Wednesday?
Oh, Wednesday at noon, we are going to be looking at, I'm going to be sharing the flannels. Thank you, Krista. We got in, I think, like 7 new styles of flannels.
And they're kind of, I saw Lucy back there steaming them. I was looking at them. They are kind of transitional flannel. They're lightweight, which are nice. They're not super heavy like some.
Oh, they can be, oh, that, maybe that way.
That's cute. They're good for layering, like right
Ah,
now. You can kind of wear them in the evening now because it's kind of hot still.
I'm excited because I ordered these long camis that go, like they're very long and they have a lace band on the bottom. And so I'm really hoping that, I haven't put it, you know, like you order something and you don't know what it looks like on a body, but I'm hoping to do the lace cami and the flannel over it and like have a layer of lace and flannel.
Cute.
But I'm not sure, like I haven't, that's just in theory.
It hasn't come together quite yet. You think we'll get them by Wednesday? Maybe.
Well, the lace camis are here.
Oh, good.
Lucy says she'll have them priced. But what I'm waiting on I got a bunch of cute new graphic tees.
Oh,
And those, I wanted to do lace cami, graphic tee, flannel, layered up.
cute.
But I don't know if they'll be here in time.
Wow, last week, I could not get these to come up.
Oh.
Remember? You were halfway done with yours and I was still trying to get my first
Oh,
transfer
but
on.
wasn't it like the tool?
It was the tool. This one's coming up like a dream. Because we're using a new tool.
Let's see.
These transfers really are amazing.
They are. They really are. Okay. So I'm just using wood glue to glue on my IOD clay.
Did you see how easy that went on?
Ooh, Mom, your color
Thank
palette that's
you.
happening right now
Thank you.
is very pretty.
Thank you.
See, does it look weird that this is a sunflower leaf and this is a vine?
No,
Is
I don't
that
think so.
like,
I think once you get it all painted.
If a horticulturalist sees this, they'll be like, nothing about this is accurate.
Well, you get some creative freedom. You get some creative license.
Oh my gosh, this is another random thing that just popped into my head. Have you guys seen the new Jumanji with The Rock?
No.
Mom loves The Rock.
I love The Rock.
You have to
And
watch.
I love Jumanji.
Abigail is obsessed with the new Jumanji.
Oh, I have
Like
to watch
the,
it.
the newest one or the second one?
The number one.
That one is
Oh, I've
great.
seen the number one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you're thinking, no, not the one from when I was a kid. The one that.
No,
First of the new
there's a
one.
new
Oh.
one. Yeah, I've seen
There's
the new.
two Jumanji ones.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Two new ones. I've seen the first one. That is very funny.
She loves it.
Oh, good.
She thinks it's so funny.
Okay.
And it's just hilarious.
I love that she loves it. I love The Rock.
And she like watches these kids on YouTube and they make, shorts about movies, and they made a Jumanji and they're called the Fun Squad. And she was like, oh my gosh, this is they took this from the Fun Squad. I was like, no, honey, this was first. And then
That's cute. This is from the Fun Squad. So I kind of took a little brown leaves because I was kind of going for this brown kind of like.
oh yes.
Uh-oh. Should have done the other one first. Wait a minute. What did I do? Oh no, that's fine like that.
Yeah, that's very pretty.
That'll work.
Okay. Oh, I'm not saying what I'm doing. I'm just like talking about Jumanji and not telling anybody what I'm doing. So I like to do a coat of wood glue over my clay because I just believe that it makes it stronger and it doesn't crack.
Yvette does that too.
Yvette taught me that.
She's so good. She's our shop manager. Oh yeah, that looks like a little apple.
I told Dad, okay, when Dad and I were texting, I was like, does that look like an apple or does it look like a pumpkin?
No, I mean this with these little leaves, it makes it look kind of like an apple.
Oh, I mean, that is my fault because I gave him this sketch as like the preliminary pumpkin sketch. And he said, no, it doesn't look like an apple. Just don't paint it red or green.
Maybe because mine's going to the red.
Oh, maybe.
Okay, let's see now.
I
know
am
now.
What's wrong?
I'm so not loving it. I just need to keep going until I like
Yeah,
it. I need to keep
can
going.
I give you some advice?
Please.
Okay, I would get some old ochre on your palette here, and I would do what you did here.
Blend it in.
Yes, I would like old ochre and do a little bit of a blenderino.
Yeah, blenderino.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
Okay. I'm feeling very nervous to make my little jack-o'-lantern face. I think I'm gonna regret it, but I'm doing it anyways.
Pencil?
Oh, pencil. Krista's right.
If you're nervous.
Yeah, you're right.
Pencil with a pony.
These are truly like all of us helping with these, a collective project where we all sort of help each other.
I feel like anything that happens at the L box is a huge collective effort.
Yeah.
Oh, Vera says sorry she has to bounce, but she's gonna finish and look at it later once.
Okay,
dinner
thanks,
time.
Vera.
Thank you, Vera. We're so glad you hung with us for a bit.
Thank you for hanging with us.
So Okay, let's make a little jack-o'-lantern nose in the center. And then let's do little upside down hearts for the eyes.
So maybe just do kind of the whole thing, like keep going with the whole thing. No?
Yeah. So then I would do brown and old ochre, and then just old ochre, and have it like fade in.
Okay.
Like an ombre situation.
Ombre.
Like an ombre. Okay, this one's killing me today. I don't know what's going on.
And get a little bit more water on your brush, and then
Okay.
go in between.
What do you mean?
Like, and then, so get a little bit of water,
Okay.
and then go bippity, boppity, bippity,
Oh,
boppity.
oh.
And then take your,
This.
and do a little smushy smushy.
Okay.
Do you like my super?
Yeah, so it all blends it in.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's better. I do like that better. Thank you.
I'm not sure.
I got a brain shut down today.
Well, I feel like you're kind of doing something out of your normal comfort zone. So
I am. I don't usually do
a
this.
little bit different than what
Yeah.
you're super comfortable with.
I actually got my brain stuck in the computer.
Okay, so I want to make a big, I don't know why, I want the mouth to be big. Is that too big? Okay. Let's do a little tooth right there. Oh, yikes. Oh my gosh, I just got flashbacks to last year's class when we had to draw jack-o'-lanterns.
Oh my gosh.
And everybody was like, why? Everybody that took the class
Was freaking
was
out.
freaking out.
No.
And so, like, you know when you do something again that you shouldn't have done the first time?
Yeah.
Like, didn't I learn anything? I learned nothing. And I ended up drawing all of the different, I mean, I don't care, it was fine, it was fun. But I shouldn't, freak people out. I shouldn't.
But sometimes you don't know that's, how would you have known that was going to freak them out?
Yeah. True.
But it's kind of like, me, I don't really have that art background that you guys have. So some things I can totally do, then other things, like your brain just shuts off and you can't, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, either way, it's still fun.
Okay. I don't know if they can see my pencil lines in the video.
That's cute though.
Thank you. I feel like the nose was too big.
Yeah, I'm liking this better, Rachel.
Oh, Mom, that's so pretty.
Thank you. Good advice.
Thank you.
And just kind of do the thing with brown and then blend,
Yeah, blendy blend.
blendy blend.
Okay, let's see if that looks terrible or not.
That's gonna be so cute.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Okay, so
30-minute.
oh my gosh.
Okay, this is how in the class they feel. This is how they feel in the class. They're like, what?
What? Actually, on Saturday, we had like an hour left. I said 1 hour left, and everybody was like,
Ooh.
I feel like some people want a timer and some people do not. I want a timer. I want to know that I have 30
Yeah.
minutes left. I want to know.
Yeah.
James, my husband, does not want a timer. He does not want to know. But then, like, that's why he's probably late all the time. Sorry, honey, I love you if you're watching.
Sorry, James.
I'm always like, time check, 20 minutes.
I'm always like, I overbook myself.
You? No.
So I usually want to keep on schedule because I have like 20 things to do. And so I'm like, okay, let's stay on schedule.
Mm.
And I know with the classes, I'm the most, that's like a taskmaster. That's like, okay, 15 minutes. We even had a complaint or two that I pushed too hard. So remember that, you guys. I'm the one. If you want to stay on a schedule, take my classes. Because I'm like, let's get this thing done.
I think that we're all different and we all thrive in different environments.
We really do. And different people, like you said, certain people really want to stay on task. And other people, like they want to spend the whole afternoon, you know?
Yeah.
FYI, they are 2-hour classes.
Yes, they are. They are.
FYI.
So honestly, I feel like because this is the first year that we've ever shown our process, how we make the crafts, we've always done this behind the scenes. And so because it is in an hour, I feel like it really keeps us on task. Like if we can do it in an hour, it's reasonable to ask, customers to make it in 2 hours.
Yeah.
And also it forces us to finish, like before I would have like 27 different craft classes started, but nothing was done.
Yeah, doing the lives for YouTube has definitely kept us on a nice schedule.
Yeah. Which I can appreciate.
Yeah. Krista, what are you doing? Anything exciting
This week or in general?
this weekend, in general?
What am I doing?
Did you have a good weekend? What did you do this
Yeah,
weekend? Anything?
I went up to Arnold to check out there was a big meteor shower last night.
Really?
Oh
Yeah,
my gosh,
and
how
so
fun.
I went up to, my family has a place up there, and so I was like, why not check it out?
Nice.
And I saw 17 shooting stars.
Oh my
Krista,
god.
and you're just telling us this now?
It was really beautiful. And last year I treated myself to a telescope, and so I was playing around with that. That was
Nice.
pretty fun. And but earlier in the weekend it was my husband's birthday, and so we went to have a teppanyaki dinner on Friday night,
Oh.
and then Saturday I cooked a dinner of sides, which was, we had a charcuterie cheese board, and then I made arancini and
Wow.
mushrooms and beet salad, just like a bunch of random things that
You have had a busy.
requested. Yeah.
That sounds so
That
The
good.
next
sounds
couple days,
amazing.
I stared into space last night because I was just did a lot.
All the
but-
cooking and the
And the
Yeah.
planning and all
planning, right?
that. Yeah. But next weekend is my sister-in-law and my father-in-law's birthday, so we'll go to
Oh, so
Santa Rosa for that.
they all have birthdays in the same week?
My father-in-law and sister-in-law, I think they're a day or 2 days apart, and then ours birthday is about a week ahead of theirs.
Okay.
How fun.
Yeah,
Leo season.
so that'll be fun.
That's amazing. That'll be fun.
And it's no longer 100 degrees, and so I'm really loving that part.
Thank the dear Lord.
Yeah. I mean, are we out of the 100? Are we out of that?
I don't want to jinx it. But
Yeah.
The next week or two tops out at low 90s. For
All
you.
right, I'll take it.
Yeah, I can handle 90s.
Yeah. I was very excited to wear pants.
Yeah. It is.
Maybe
it's
that's
just,
too much information.
No,
No,
really.
It's too hot.
It is too hot. Looking at our poor yard, I mean, we did do a lot of California natives, but not everything. And so we lost a couple like little
Oh,
annuals.
did you
Yeah,
guys?
just a couple
Mom,
little
side note, this is looking fab.
Thank you. It's looking better, right?
It's looking gorgeous.
Thank you for all the tips.
Wait, so what did you lose in your yard?
Just a couple of annuals.
Okay.
We just didn't get to them to water them in time.
Yeah, well, it's hard. It's
I know.
so hot.
But all the California drought, drought resistant, those are all doing great. Okay, so I want to do that little thing you do, like with with the copper.
So get into that, and then
Which metallic is that?
This is Annie Sloan's metallic copper.
Copper. Okay.
I don't think it's online because I think that.
That might be the
And
last.
then really drench it in water,
Really drench it. Okay.
and then
Then the little tap tap.
then do a little
I'm
tap
gonna do
tap.
like the-
Yes, do a sample.
Ooh, too much water.
Yep, that's probably good. There you go. There you go. That's it.
Tippy tap.
That's it.
That's a lot too big of taps.
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No.
You sure? I feel
Yeah,
like it's
I
too
love
much.
it. No, I don't think so.
Okay, don't touch it.
I don't think so. But if you want to do the same thing with cocoa, but do less water.
Okay.
So like you have, this is a bigger tap, and they're larger circles,
then do the little
and then you have a
tiny-
little one, so it like kind of transitions.
Okay. So here's cocoa.
I like how I'm talking like I know what I'm talking about.
You do
You
know what
do
you're
know
talking
what
about.
about. What are you talking about? You do know what you're talking about.
I don't know what I'm talking about, but you know what you're talking about.
I am not thrilled. I don't hate this jack-o'-lantern face, but I don't love it.
Tap, 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 tap.
Okay, schmolioli, I gotta hustle up.
These are little ones, you're right.
See? Okay.
23 minutes.
Okay, 23 minutes. Okay. I haven't painted the base yet. I haven't waxed.
Oh, okay, I'm liking it now.
Okay!
Okay,
Huzzah!
guys, all the things that we're using here, I'm going to do my little marketing. All the little things we're using here, you can find them on the owlbox.com. And we have lots of iron orchid designs, transfers, and stamps, and molds. Everything that Rachel and I are using today, you can find them online. And so, check it out.
Check it out.
All right.
Merchy merch.
And I'll add the links to them in the comments at the end.
Thank you,
Miss
Krista.
Krista.
Okay, I'm going to put my little ribbon now, even though it's a little early. I want to see what it looks like before I continue on. So I'm going to use some raffia. Okay, this is what I'm good at. I can do ribbon. Ribbon I can do.
I feel like that's another thing in the workshops that I find people get a little bit worried about.
Yeah. Making bows.
Yeah, making bows.
I put this in my paint.
Oopsie doodle.
Oopsie doodle, I have to cut a new piece. Oh, and I didn't do my little bottom. You know what? I have to do my little bottom. I think I'm going to do it in olive. That'll bring that green right up.
Here's your olive.
You guys, I want to put this over here to dry for a minute. And I'm going to do my bottom thing. Thank you.
I think I see Rachel's making a face right now on her pumpkin, but I think if you're waxing it, it'll take it down. I think you're thinking it's too bold, and I think if you wax it, it'll take it, knock it back a notch.
Thank you, Krista. I think that you're right. I think that waxing it is going to be key. Okay.
It's a process.
It's a process, everybody. It's a process.
You guys really get to see the, inner workings of all this. And honestly, I kind of like it because then it makes me feel like it's not just me who has
agree.
trouble doing it or doesn't know how to do a certain thing.
We're good stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
Abigail asked me a question yesterday. I don't know what she asked me, like last night before bed. And I was like, well, no, honey, nobody really knows what they're doing.
You're You're not wrong.
And she was like, what do you mean? I was like, we're all just kind of trying our best. And she looked at me like, oh, okay, yeah. Like she
She's such a
totally,
little perfectionist.
she totally just, all right, okay.
Good, I'm glad she got that concept.
She did.
She really likes to do things a certain way.
She is just a mini me.
She's a mini you. She's super cutie. Super cutie. Okay, now I'm gonna set that aside and let that dry, and then that is my little stand. And I will go back to this. Big drips and all. Now that they're drying, they look kind of cute.
Oh, I love them. I love them.
Thank you. Yeah, it's better than I thought.
Okay, so I have some, I'm using, what color are we using? Olive or is this Chateau? What are we doing?
I used olive on mine.
I stole it from you, but
That's okay. Do you need it?
right out from
I'm
no,
done.
no, no.
I'm
I
done
just
with it.
I just took a little
Okay.
dollop, if you will.
Now I'm gonna go back in with my raffia. I'm gonna try not to get it in my paint.
I mean, that could be kind of cool though.
That would be too much for me today.
Okay, never mind.
I don't know what it is today, but I'm not.
Scratch that.
This is not at all like I thought it was gonna look, but I really do love it more than I
like it.
thought. Thank you.
And
But
it's
it's not at
different.
all. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's different.
I think it's a different kind of fall. Like a
Yeah.
floral fall. I'm feeling it.
Thank you, Krista. You're always so positive.
It's easy when you both do very beautiful work.
Thank you.
I think that we need to have an episode where Krista gets in here.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Which one? What would you like to create, Krista?
I don't know. Let me, what's it called? This hedge.
I feel like you're a Christmas girly.
Oh, I was obsessed with the Nutcracker one from the
Oh,
Nutcracker workshop last year.
That was an intense workshop.
Yes. And I was
Yeah, I
so mad
remember
at
that.
myself because I had a vision and I didn't do it when I came into class. And I wanted,
Oh.
if you do it again, I wanted to.
Which one is that? What did we do?
We did wooden nutcrackers.
was-
They were about. a
Oh,
foot high.
yes. That's right.
I wanted to make a gingerbread one that just was all brown and then has like white dots
Oh,
and like frosting like that. That was my.
that's super cute.
But then didn't you do like blue?
Yeah,
I'm trying
like-
to remember.
I did blues, a lot of different blues, because it matched our living room.
Oh, that's right, that's right, that's right,
Oh.
that's right. You made a, that's right. Okay, am I gonna regret not taking this off? Possibly.
No, you can cut that in.
Possibly.
You are so good at that. Are these too long?
No, I love it. I love
I'm
it
gonna leave
long.
them. Yeah, I think they're cute.
I don't know. I think that I'm not gonna have time to wax on the live. I might have to do that later.
This is funny, but I could totally see this on my door.
I could see that in your house.
I could see that on my house. This like goes with my vibe. It's funny how you just work on it until you kind of like it.
Yeah, that's really it.
It's the process.
Yeah, and it's so different from what I thought it was going to look like.
Okay, so I'm trying to think what, oh, I need to paint this base. I want to paint the stem.
That green just brings it all together.
Oh, does it?
Uh-huh.
Okay, I feel like they can't see what I'm doing because it's facing up.
Yeah, but when you lay that
But
down.
in a minute, I will lay it down and I will show you guys.
Yeah, that brings it, because that brings up that green from.
And I was gonna paint this brown, but I think I might paint it, no, I feel like brown.
You want cocoa or on floor?
I think I want on floor for the stem.
Okay, I think you have that.
Oh, I think it's right.
This is cocoa. Oh no, here's on floor.
Thank you.
You're right, it's right there. I feel like we're kind of going from, not completely, but I feel like we're going, like we're getting kind of going from craft to art.
Do you think?
In a lot of these projects, I feel like we're going more into art than craft. Like when we use the paint inlays or like, you learn, I learned a paint technique here today you taught me. And so I feel like that, to me, it feels more artful than crafty.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I like that.
Okay, I'm just gonna do the front and then I'll do the back later.
Yeah, because then you can finish up your little
Yeah,
top.
I'll finish up the,
At 15 minutes. It's done
Perfect.
15 minutes.
and then
I'm
yeah,
just gonna
I'll-
watch you. I think I'm finished. I like
yeah,
mine. I'm
Mom,
gonna leave it because I don't want to touch
so
it.
pretty.
Thank you. Because you get it to where you like it, and then you keep going, and you're like, wait a minute, I
Yeah,
don't want to
why
mess
did
it up.
I keep going? Oh, actually, I'll trade you. I'll give you that,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna paint the.
Perfect.
Okay, I'm gonna paint the top
Yeah. See, I think that green really helped.
on floor.
Really made it so cute. It was very cute before too, though. Those leaves, that gave me a new. I want to do those on something else now because those leaves are so pretty.
Oh, the ivy.
Yeah, I love ivy. I've got a bunch of ivy in my patio. I just love that variegated.
It's so classy and.
It is. It's just very soft and traditional and pretty.
I'm wondering if I can somehow wax this guy.
I mean, it's been so hot. You know, it's not taking that long to dry.
I feel like, am I gonna push it? That sounds like something that I would do.
What was the last thing you painted? The
The
white?
mouth is what I'm waiting on.
That's what I'd be worried about.
The mouth and the little leaves are still wet.
You could do, well, it's a little shinier, but you could do big top.
Oh.
And I feel like that might smear it too.
Yeah. I think I'm just gonna do it anyways.
Try it anyway. Just be gentle. Go around it. Go around the wet parts. We use a lot of finishes for different things, you guys. Of course, we've been waxing for 14, 15 years, using Annie Sloan's clear and dark waxes and gilding waxes and all kinds of stuff. And now we've added into our product line, Debbie's DIY, and she has waxes. And we haven't experimented that much with her waxes, and we really should, maybe in a couple of weeks.
Maybe in one of this. Maybe we will like focus on it.
Yeah, in one of the next YouTube, videos. But what we're really loving of hers is called Big Top. You want to link that for me?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you, Krista. It's called, can't remember the whole name. It's like something of the show.
Yeah, I
Big
forget
Top or
too.
something.
I forget too.
What's it called?
A new show in town. Big Top After Show.
Oh, that's it. Big Top After Show. And it's a water base, like oh yeah, that does look good. And it's kind of a water base top coat. And you can also just use it, for a couple of different things. And it is really nice. You just paint it right on. It comes in a little jar, just like the rest of her paints.
Yeah, it's really easy to work with.
It's easy to work with. And it still dries in about 15, 20 minutes. Yeah, that's pretty. That's why we like wax.
Yeah. I wish that they could. Actually, I don't wish that they could see my face because I'm like
Are you scared?
panicking a little bit
Are you
because
panicking? Are you
half of
scared?
this is wet and half of this is dry, and I'm just
I don't know, from here it looks pretty good.
breaking all the rules.
It's looking
First
like
you
a
learn
real.
the rules, then you break them.
That's
Yes.
right. Once you know the rules, then you can know which ones to break.
I feel like that's looking like a real pumpkin.
See, I just smeared a bunch of wet paint right there.
Here.
But we're just gonna. Oh, we're
leave
going
it.
with it.
Just
Okay,
leave it, yeah.
we're just going.
And that's a good segue into, you can tint your wax.
Ooh, that's fun to do. Yes,
So
yes.
you can put a little, you can put your clear wax, on a palette, in a bowl, whatever, paper bowl, whatever. And you can put chalk paint in there and mix it into your wax. And so you actually can do that.
How am I doing on time? Okay, 11 minutes.
Yes, so you're good.
That just gave it like more depth, actually.
Yes, I love depth.
You meant to do that.
I meant to do it. No, I didn't. If you've watched any of these lives, I said I don't mean to do anything. I just.
You just ooze creativity.
Oh, Krista. That's insane.
Insanely correct.
It's insanely correct.
Okay, I need some dark wax, and I need it now.
I feel like these projects, since we started doing YouTube, have definitely made us more creative because you're doing it on the fly
On the fly.
and you kind of have to do it. So it's like, okay, make it work.
Marty Mick on the fly.
Yeah, Marty McFly. You're gonna get the disqualificator. You're gonna work on the disqualificator. That's on Marty McFly. That's on the car.
Okay. So that, okay, perfect. That was what was too bright. Did that kind of tone it down a little bit?
That's what your dad just said the other day because that's what made me think of it because our solar went out on our house.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, and so we had to order a part. And so yesterday, Carl, my husband said, the disqualificator came in and we got it fixed yesterday.
Oh my gosh.
She's laughing.
That's a Carl Gabbert joke.
That's a Carl Gabbert joke.
For sure.
And Back to the Future. I gotta get up to do this. You can tell Abigail I almost used Return of the Red music in my YouTube video this morning.
Oh, really?
I almost did.
Oh
The
my
music
gosh.
is so good on that.
Oh my gosh, I'll tell her. She'll love that.
Then I changed my mind at the last minute.
Uh,
But it was so good. That music is great.
she loves it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now I have my little stand on, my little green stand. Oh, Rachel, that looks so nice.
Oh, thanks.
They kind of go together.
They kind of
Look,
do.
this color, and they kind of.
I feel like this is way more rustic than I wanted it to be.
It is super cute.
Okay, I think I'm gonna do a little bit of gold. Okay, I have 9 minutes. All right, we're good. We're good. We're good.
You're golden.
We got plenty. Golden. Okay, let's do some golds. Oh, that's water-based. Okay, never mind. I was gonna.
Oh, on top of the wax.
Yeah, let me go grab the oil-based gold.
You want gilding?
Yeah, would you grab me some of the gilding? Like more of the warmer tone, please?
What's that called?
Gilding wax?
This is the gilding wax.
Which one do you want?
I am gonna use the
Annie Sloan. It's Annie Sloan.
Annie Sloan gilding wax. I'm gonna use the warm golds.
So the metallic paints that I used were water-based, and Annie just came out with those. Annie Sloan came out with those last year, and they're amazing. These, what she's had longer, and these are an oil-based gilding wax, and these are just a little bit different texture, and they give you a little bit of a different look. And we've been using these for years.
And these are oil-based.
So it's the very last thing you do. Water-based, you really shouldn't put over the wax, but oil-based you can put over the wax.
No, I'm just.
You're looking to see what it's called?
Yeah.
What do you?
Oh, sorry,
Did you
Kristen.
find
No,
it?
no, you're
Rachel
fine,
said
you're
this
fine.
might not be online yet.
No, that one I didn't see that one. But what is the middle? This
Cocoa?
cocoa. That's it. And then this darker one.
On floor.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Oopsie doodle. Oopsie doodle.
Okay.
I feel like I'm extra messy today. My corner, my little corner over here is, in the part that you can't see is just piled high with
Well, you're doing a lot there. You've got a lot done here
all
in an hour.
different
Doesn't that look pretty?
stuff.
That's
Thank
pretty.
you.
I feel like the more you layer on, well, it's just like furniture. When I'm painting furniture, the more you layer, the more professional it looks with the furniture painting. And I mean, every layer, every depth that you give it makes it look more beautiful.
I just love layering. I feel like layering is my favorite
Yeah, that's the thing.
thing to do. And now I'm putting some paint on top, which that is also against the rules because I'm
But you're
putting-
kind of toning. Are you kind of toning it down?
Yeah.
Well, if you can, why not? I mean,
Because it's water-based over oil-based.
it's working.
So now
Yeah, that's really, really, really
I'm gonna
super
tie.
pretty.
Thanks.
That went from cute to pretty.
Thank you.
I think.
I
I
think
think it
all
kind of really went to pretty.
that I need is thank you, Lady Isabeau. Okay. I think that I'm gonna do
You use a little lace.
a little lace and a little bit of. No, that's the wrong. That I'm gonna layer this and that.
Yeah, I like that one too. I like the little skinny little stripe.
Martha says, hi ladies, love those pumpkins.
Hey,
Hi, Martha.
How are you? Thank you.
Thank you. Happy Monday.
Oh yeah, that's gonna look cute. So Rachel's layering a small ribbon on top of a ribbon that's wider.
Oh, I should have cut the lace bigger. It's okay.
You can do like a little knot
Yeah, true.
if a bow won't work.
Yeah. I kind of wish that it was a little bit. Ooh, see, everything is still wet. Oops. Oopsie daisy. Stand up to like
Yeah, it'll be easier if you
what I'm
stand up,
doing.
huh? You guys, if there's anything, I mean, I told you before and you know this, but if there's anything you want here, Krista linked it. You can get on our you can get it on our website, theowlbox.com. And also, we're getting our first few followers now on YouTube. So if you want to see more how things, how to do it, more videos from us, how to do it, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel. And we're getting quite a few on there now, so it's kind of fun. So they're building up, and I think we've got, I don't know, we've got 15 maybe or 20. I don't know.
Do we really?
I haven't counted them, but they're getting there. I think we have 15 or 20
Oh,
how-to
wow.
videos and shorts. We have some that I'm making them like a minute long, 3 minutes or 4 minutes long, and then we also have the hour long if you want to see the whole class. But I kind of condense it down so that you can get the gist of what we're doing in 3 or 4 minutes, because who's got time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're kind of trying to accommodate everybody. So check it out.
Martha says that she's doing great and she wants to make one. Did you mention that, was this going to be a workshop?
Yes.
Pumpkins? Okay.
Yes. Oh, good, Martha. Yeah. So we'll post the fall schedule here in the next couple of weeks. Martha, you were here not last week or the week before maybe. I think she came to a workshop just a couple of weeks ago.
Okay.
Okay. I think
Yeah,
I'm
that's very
done.
sweet. Very nice.
Thank you.
Well, the orange ties in with the orange of the vine,
Oh,
pulling it all together.
thank
with
you,
ribbon.
guys.
Yes.
It does. It pulls it all together.
All right, you guys, that was fun.
That was really fun.
I'm kind of getting in the fall spirit, even though it's still 127 degrees.
Well, it's kind of fallen into the 90s now, so we're very excited.
Yeah.
Because anything under 100, woo!
Yeah, so we're getting the flannel out.
Seriously.
I think we might have already said this, but Wednesday at noon we're going live on Instagram, and we will be sharing all of the flannels that are going out this week.
Cool.
But if not, we will see you next Monday at 4. We are doing, I'm not sure. In the comments, let us know. Should we do a leaf, like my dad is building a leaf on a stand, just like the pumpkin, but a leaf? Or should we do fairy doors on little pumpkins?
That would be cute.
Yeah,
too.
vote in the comment section. And next Monday, we will see who won.
Thank you, everybody, for watching. Thank you, Krista, for helping us.